Namassarvibhyaha Sarvesham Hardam Swagatam. We'll start the class after chanting the Prasthana Shlokas. Krishno Rakshadumang Chara Chara Guruhu Krishnan Namasyamyakam Krishne Namara Shatravo Vinikataha Krishnaya Tasmai Namaha Krishna Deva Samutthidam Jagadidam Krishnasya Dasosmyakam Krishne Bhakti Rajanjalasto Bhagavan He Krishna Tubhyan Namaha Prapanna Parijataya Totra Vetraika Panaye Jnana Mudraya Krishnaya Gita Mritaduhe Namaha Yasudeva Sutan Devam Kamsa Chanura Mardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishna Vande Jagat Gurum. Sarvesham Swagatam. We'll continue in the yesterday's sloka. Arjuna is completely clear of in his mind Nashto Mohaha. He has all his delusions are gone, and Smritir Labdha, he has got back his memory, he has got back his senses, he has become more sensible, he has realized his duty. Totprasadan Mayachudha, because of your grace, I could get this back. And Stidosmi, I am firm, and Gatasandehaga, all my doubts are cleared. Absolutely no doubts, completely cleared. Now Harishye Vachanantava, I will carry out your instructions. So he is ready for war, he has got to war. So now dialogue was entered there, and Arjuna is prepared for fight, as he has gone to fight. So Sanjaya is concluding statements he's making of his own, the blessings that he had. Sanjaya is telling to Dhritarashtra. We'll continue. Sanjaya uvacha ityaho vasudevasya parthasya cha mahatmanaha Samvadamimam asrausham adbhutam roma harshanam. Sanjaya said, I have heard this wonderful dialogue. Samvadamimam asrausha adbhutam. That is wonderful dialogue between Vasudeva and the high-souled Partha. High-souled Mahatmana. That is high-souled Partha. That is Arjuna, causing my hair to stand on end. Roma Harshanam. My hair stand on end after listening to this dialogue. So, hair standing on end due to religious fervor, religious enthusiasm is good for a sadhaka. And Sri Krishna, the speaker, Arjuna, the person to whom the speech was addressed, and the matter like Gita, Bhagavad Gita, are bound to rouse wonder if any to any intelligent listener. Bound to rouse wonder. And so it not wonder that Sanjaya was listening to it, and he had his hairs on his end. So it's no wonder at all. So, but Dhritarashtra was not moved, because Dhritarashtra, one thing is, he is blind, and only he got narration only from Sanjaya. But Sanjaya was able to see and listen to the conversation direct. So that was his blessing. So he was really wonderstruck. So by mentioning Arjuna as Mahatma, here Arjuna is referred as Mahatma because Sanjaya makes it plain that all he himself and all his people are all of the noble culture. I don't know. He got that because he has that feeling. So he is telling that they are all noble souled people. Now, question arises: how was it possible for Sanjaya to know the dialogue? It was taking place in the battlefield, which is far off from the palace of Dhritarashtra, the king. So Sanjaya was with the king, and he could see as well as listen to the dialogue. So how could it happen? So Sanjaya himself says this. We'll continue this.
Malini Bhagini.
Sanjaya uvacha. No, Malini Bhagini is not well.
Oh, sorry. Devi Chitra Bhagini.
Sanjaya uvacha. Sanjaya uvacha.
Ityahau vasudevasya.
Ityahau vasudevasya. Ityahau vasudevasya.
Parthasya cha mahatmanaha.
Parthasya cha mahatmanaha. Parthasya cha mahatmanaha.
Sauvadamimam srausham.
Sauvadamimam sausham.
Srausham.
Srausham. Sauvadamimam sausham.
Asrausham. Shra.
Srausham.
Yes.
Sauvadamimam srausham.
Adbhutam Roma Harshanam.
Adbhutam Roma Harshanam. Adbhutam Roma Harshanam.
Uttam.
Kalavati Bhagini.
Sanjaya uvacha ityahau vasudevasya.
Sanjaya uvacha ityagam vasudevasya. Sanjaya uvacha ityagam vasudevasya.
Parthasya cha mahatmanaha.
Parthasya cha mahatmanaha. Parthasya cha mahatmanaha.
Sauvadamimam srausham.
Sauvadamimam srausham. Sauvadamimam srausham.
Adbhutam Roma Harshanam.
Adbhutam Roma Harshanam. Adbhutam Roma Harshanam.
Uttam.
Dhanyavad.
Pema Shriram Bhagini.
Sanjaya uvacha ityahau vasudevasya. Parthasya cha mahatmanaha.
Sanjaya uvacha ityahau vasudevasya parthasya cha mahatmanaha. Sanjaya uvacha ityahau vasudevasya parthasya cha mahatmanaha.
Sauvadamimam srausham. Adbhutam Roma Harshanam.
Sauvadamimam shrausham adbhutam Roma harshanam. Sauvadamimam shrausham adbhutam Roma harshanam.
Uttam.
Ilavarsi Bhagini.
Sanjaya uvacha ityahau vasudevasya. Parthasya cha mahatmanaha.
Sanjaya uvacha ityahau vasudevasya parthasya cha mahatmanaha. Sanjaya uvacha ityahau vasudevasya parthasya cha mahatmanaha.
Sauvadamimam srausham. Adbhutam Roma Harshanam.
Sauvadamimam shrausham adbhutam Roma harshanam. Sauvadamimam shrausham adbhutam Roma harshanam.
Uttam. Better.
Dhanyavad.
Lakshmi Kiran Bhagini.
Sanjaya uvacha ityahau vasudevasya. Parthasya cha mahatmanaha. Sauvadamimam srausham. Adbhutam Roma Harshanam.
Sanjaya uvacha ityahau vasudevasya parthasya cha mahatmanaha. Sanvadamimam shrausham adbhutam Roma harshanam.
Uttam. Better.
Dhanyavad.
Sapna Bhagini.
Sanjay Uvacha Ityaham Vasudevasya Parthasya cha Mahatmanah Samvadamimam Shrausham Adbhutam Romaharshanam.
Uttam. Here you can use this Anuswara rule, and it may be better. Ityahau Vasudevasya Yasavada Savvadamimam Shrausham, like that.
Ityaham Vasudevasya Samvadamimam Shrausham.
Like that we can.
Is it clear now?
Okay.
Dhanyavad.
Dhanyavad. So now Sanjaya is telling how he was lucky to be present in the battlefield. That is, though he physically not present, he could see everything and also listen to everything. Vyasa prasada shrutavan etat guhyamaham param yogai yogeshwarat krishnat Sakshat kathayata swayam. So, though through the grace of Vyasa prasada chrudavan. See, prasada chrudavan. This is cha chrudavan. Vyasa prasada chrudavan. With the grace of Vyasa, I heard Etat guhyamaham param, the supreme and most profound thing, most profound yoga. That is etat guhyamaham from yogam. So this most profound yoga, supreme yoga, I heard direct Yogeshwarat Krishnat. That is the Lord of the yoga, Yogeshwara, Sri Krishna himself. Sakshat kathayata swayam. That is himself declaring it. This profound secret directly from the Sri Krishna himself. I was lucky, I was blessed to listen to those things. So the sage Vyasa, who wrote this Mahabharata as well as this Bhagavad Gita, he blessed Sanjaya with the divine eye. With the divine eye, and also he had these powers. He gave him the powers of distant listening, hearing, and also distant vision. Both Vyasa gave us this thing to Sanjaya for this purpose, for witnessing this. So, as a result, it is a divine gift he was given. It was therefore possible for him to see, understand, and see all that transpired there. What happened there, he could see, including the vision of the cosmic form of Ishvara that was revealed to Arjuna. That cosmic form also he was able to see. So he was so lucky to see the Vishwarupam of Bhagavan because of the blessings from Vyasa. A rare privilege bestowed to him, very rare privilege. When nobody, no yogi or other people cannot get such a vision, it was a rare privilege. It was given to Sanjaya. Continue.
Vatsala Bhagini.
Vyasa prasada shrutavan.
Vyasa prasada shrutavan. Vyasa prasada shrutavan.
Etat guhyamaham param.
Etat guhyamaham param. Etat guhyamaham param.
Yogai yogeshwarat krishnat.
Yogai yogeshwarat krishnat. Yogai yogeshwarat krishnat.
Sakshat kathayata swayam.
Sakshat katayata swayam. Sakshat katayata swayam.
Okay. Uttam.
Pushpa Bhagini.
Vyasa prasada shrutavan.
Vyasa prasadat shrutavan. Vyasa prasadat shrutavan.
Etat guhyamaham param.
Etad guhyamaham param. Etad guhyamaham param.
Yogai yogeshwarat krishnat.
Yogai yogeshwarat krishnat. योगैर्योगेश्वरात् कृष्णात्
साक्षात् कथयत स्वयं
साक्षात् कथयत स्वयं साक्षात् कथयत स्वयं
उत्तमम्
धन्यवादः
नागमणि भगिनी
व्यासप्रसादात् श्रुतवान् एतद् गुह्यमहं परम्
व्यासप्रसादात् श्रुतवान् एतद् गुह्यमहं परम् व्यासप्रसादात् श्रुतवान् एतद् गुह्यमहं परम्
योगैर्योगेश्वरात् कृष्णात् साक्षात् कथयत स्वयं
योगैर्योगेश्वरात् कृष्णात् साक्षात् कथयत स्वयं योगैर्योगेश्वरात् कृष्णात् साक्षात् कथयत स्वयं
कथयत स्वयं कथयत स्वयं
साक्षात् कथयत स्वयं
ओके
धन्यवादः
अनसूया भगिनी
व्यासप्रसादात् श्रुतवान् एतद् गुह्यमहं परम्
व्यासप्रसादात् श्रुतवान् एतद् गुह्यमहं परम् व्यासप्रसादात् श्रुतवान् एतद् गुह्यमहं परम्
योगैर्योगेश्वरात् कृष्णात् साक्षात् कथयत स्वयं
योगैर्योगेश्वरात् कृष्णात् साक्षात् कथयत स्वयं योगैर्योगेश्वरात् कृष्णात् साक्षात् कथयत स्वयं
उत्तमम्
धन्यवादः
पद्मा विश्वनाथन भगिनी
व्यासप्रसादात् श्रुतवान् एतद् गुह्यमहं परम् योगैर्योगेश्वरात् कृष्णात् साक्षात् कथयत स्वयं
व्यासप्रसादात् श्रुतवान् एतद् गुह्यमहं परम् योगैर्योगेश्वरात् कृष्णात् साक्षात् कथयत स्वयं
उत्तमं गच्छामि
हेमा भगिनी
व्यासप्रसादात् श्रुतवान् एतद् गुह्यमहं परम् योगैर्योगेश्वरात् कृष्णात् साक्षात् कथयत स्वयम्
उत्तमं गच्छामि So rare privilege is given to Sanjaya to witness this divine, listen to this divine conversation and also witness the cosmic form. Rajan samsmritya Sauvadamimam adbhutam Keshavarjunayof punyam Krishyami chamuhurmuhu. So, O King is addressing Dhritarashtra. As I recall again and again, samsmritya, recalling again and again this wonderful and holy dialogue between Keshava and Arjuna. Savvadamimam adbhutam Kesavarjunayof punyam. That is holy as well as wonderful dialogue between Keshava and Arjuna. I rejoice again and again. Krishyami cha muhurmuhu. Again and again, I rejoice, remembering that, recalling that vision as well as the conversation, listening to the conversation of Keshava and Arjuna. The delight that Sanjaya enjoys indicates the greatness of the scripture. The act of the good and the holy people getting absorbed in the study of the sacred books leads them to an ethereal bliss that is unknown, here to unexperienced bliss, which is not given to the ordinary, people. And people who are lucky, they are getting ethereal bliss beyond the earthly bliss, beyond all that. A supreme bliss they are able to experience. We'll continue.
Varalakshmi Bhagini
Rajan samsmritya
Rajan samsrudya Rajan
samsmritya
Samsmridya. Okay. Rajan samsmridya samsmridya.
Itya.
Rajan
Samsmritya.
Samsmridya. Okay.
Smritya.
Rajan samsmridya.
Itya. Itya. The ta is there.
Okay. Rajan samsmritya.
Ah.
Rajan samsrutya samsrudya.
Not sru, smriti, smriti, no.
Okay,
Smaram,
okay.
smriti.
Okay, sir. Rajan samsrudya samsrudya.
No, no.
Rajan samsrudya samsrudya.
No, I don't know. Are you listening properly? Am I telling correctly? Rajan samsmritya samsmritya.
Rajan samsmridya samsmridya.
Okay, that's okay. No, only the ta is problem. Ta is the problem. Samsmritya samsmritya.
Okay, sir. Rajan samsmridya samsmridya.
It's not dya, it is tya.
Itya. Okay. Rajan samsmritya samsmritya.
You should forcefully you should say tya. Samsmritya,
okay,
samsmritya, like that.
Rajan samsmritya samsmritya.
Yes, like that you should tell. Sauvatamimam adbhutam.
Sauvatamimam adbhutam. Sauvatamimam adbhutam.
Keshavarjunayof punyam.
Keshavarjunayo punyam. Keshavarjunayo punyam.
Krishyami cha muhurmuhu.
Krishyami cha muhurmuhu. Krishyami cha muhurmuhu. Okay, sir. Sorry.
No,
I practice.
No, I was wondering whether I'm telling properly.
No, I have put tick on it, so that 2 ticks I have put, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Padma Jagan Bhagini.
Rajan samsmritya samsmritya.
Rajan samsridya samsridya. Rajan samsridya samsmridya.
Samsmritya, you are telling samsmritya.
Samsmritya. Rajan samsmritya samsmritya. Rajan samsmritya samsmritya.
Samvadamimam adbhutam.
Samvadamimam adbhutam. Samvadamimam adbhutam.
See, we have put your book here on the top. Samvadamimam adbhutam.
Savvadamimam adbhutam. Savvadamimam adbhutam.
Keshavarjunayof punyam.
Keshavarjunayof punyam. Keshavarjunayof punyam.
Krishyami cha muhurmuhu.
Krishyami cha muhurmuhu. Krishyami cha muhurmuhu.
Uttam, gachandu, dhanyavadaha.
Vinoda Bhagini.
Rajan samsmritya samsmritya. Sauvadamimam adbhutam.
Rajan samsmritya samsmritya. Sauvadamimam adbhutam. Rajan samsmritya samsmritya. Sauvadamimam adbhutam.
Keshavarjunayof punyam. Krishyami cha muhurmuhu.
Keshavarjunayof punyam. Rishyami cha muhurmuhu. Keshavarjunayof punyam. Rishyami cha muhurmuhu.
Golak Mahodaya.
Rajan samsmritya samsmritya. Sauvadamimam adbhutam.
Rajan samsmritya samsmritya. Sauvadamimam adbhutam. Rajan samsmritya samsmritya. Sauvadamimam adbhutam.
Keshavarjunayof punyam. Krishyami cha muhurmuhu.
Keshavarjunayof punyam. Rishyami cha muhurmuhu. Keshavarjunayo punyam. Rishyami cha muhurmuhu.
Uttam, gachandu.
Dhanyavad.
Sir, here Keshavarjunayof, if comes. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Kanchana Shriram Bhagini.
Jan samsmritya sauvadamimam adbhutam Keshavarjunayof punyam krishyami cha muhurmuhu.
Rajan samsmritya संवादमिममद्भुतं केशवार्जुनयोः पुण्यं कृष्यामि च मुहुर्मुहुः राजन् संस्मृत्य संवादमिममद्भुतं केशवार्जुनयोः पुण्यं कृष्यामि च मुहुर्मुहुः.
Uttam.
Raghunath Mahodaya.
Rajan samsmritya संवादमिममद्भुतं केशवार्जुनयोः पुण्यं हृष्यामि च मुहुर्मुहुः. धन्यवाद.
Tacha samsmritya Rupamatyadbhutam harehe Vismayo me mahan rajan Krishyami cha punah punaha. So, and as often as I recall samsmritya, as I recall the most wondrous form of Hari, Rupamatyadbhutam harehe, that wonderful form of Hari, which when I recall, after recalling and recalling, my astonishment is great. Ismayome Mahan, great astonishment, still astonished, O King, and I rejoice again and again, recalling that great form of Hari. I'm astonished, and that I'm recalling that. It is really, I rejoice again and again, punah punaha, again. So it was by chance that Sanjay was blessed with the vision of the cosmic form of the Lord, which is rare. Even to yogis and great devotees is very, very rare to get that vision. It was really blessing to Sanjaya. A rare gift given to Sanjaya. But in fact, all Jivatmas are having at all times this aspect of the vision of the cosmic form of Ishvara. So, but they do not know how to avail themselves of that ray of vision for further spiritual progress. So, every individual can recapitulate or remember a sublime vision of nature, a sublime experience or a sublime state of mind that came by him in the course of his life on earth. Everybody will have, at some occasion or the other, had that vision of that greatness of Bhagavan. Some people say, is my interpretation. Suppose you are going to a beautiful place, natural place, and you suddenly feel that it is something beyond, wonderstruck by the beauty of the place, and you'll be feeling very exalted. You'll feel. Suppose you see a sunset, say in Kanyakumari or somewhere, and then you will see sunset, and suddenly you'll be awakened of the greatness of everything. For some people, it may be listening to some music, or some people it may be seeing some other thing, or in some occasion or the other, they will get that feeling of greatness of the entire universe. So here actually it is a direct vision, but there you can, same experience you can get, you might have got in your lifetime at some occasion or the other. So this is what is meant here. The exalted vision that Sanjaya had on this occasion is available to all discerning sadhakas who are all very alert and who are forget themselves and be just involved, immersed in that environment. They might have also felt this type of experience. So he is rejoicing, recalling and recalling. Sanjaya is rejoicing that great form of Hari. Even we also will recall those occasions when we had that exalted feeling at some time or the other in our lives. We'll continue.
Pushpa Bhagini.
Tacha samsmritya samsmritya.
Tacha samsmritya samsmritya. Tacha samsmritya samsmritya.
Rupamatyadbhutam harehe.
Rupamatyadbhutam harehe. Rupamatyadbhutam harehe.
Vismayo me mahan rajan.
Vismayo me mahan rajan. Vismayo me mahan rajan.
Krishyami cha punah punaha.
Krishyami cha punah punah. Krishyami cha punah punah. धन्यवाद.
Anita Bhagini.
Tacha samsmritya samsmritya.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Pranam. Yache samritya samritya. Yache samritya samritya.
Rupamatyadbhutam harehe.
Rupam matye adbhutam hare. Rupam matye adbhutam hare.
Vismayo me mahan rajan.
Vismayo maharajan. Vismayo me maharajan.
Krishyami cha punah punaha.
Ashyami cha puna puna. Ashyami cha puna puna. Yate samritya samritya. Rupamitye adbhutam hara. Vismyo me mahan rajan. Ashyami cha puna puna.
Uttam. Dhanyawad.
Sadhu pranam.
Ilavarasi Bhagini.
Tacha samsmritya samsmritya. Rupamatyadbhutam harehe.
Tacha samsmritya samsmritya rupamatyadbhutam harehe. Tacha samsmritya samsmritya rupamatyadbhutam harehe.
Vismayo me mahan rajan. Krishyami cha punah punaha.
Vismayo me mahan rajan. Krishyami cha punah punah. Vismayo me mahan rajan. Krishyami cha punah punah.
Nagamani Bhagini.
Tacha samsmritya samsmritya. Rupamatyadbhutam harehe.
Tacha samsmritya samsmritya rupamadhyadbhutam harehe. Tacha samsmritya samsmritya rupamadhyadbhutam harehe.
Vismayo me mahan rajan. Krishyami cha punah punaha.
Vismayo me mahan rajan. Krishyami cha punah punah. Vismayo me mahan rajan. Krishyami cha punah punah. धन्यवादः महोदय.
Meenakshi Bhagini.
Tacha samsmritya samsmritya. Rupamatyadbhutam harehe. Vismayo me mahan rajan. Krishyami cha punah punaha.
Tacha samsmritya samsmritya rupamadhyadbhutam harehe. Vismayo me mahan rajan. Krishyami cha punah punah.
Here Krishyami is raswa. Krishyami cha punah punaha.
Krishyami cha punah punah.
Lakshmi HS Bhagini.
Tacha samsmritya samsmritya rupamatyadbhutam harehe. विस्मयो मे महान् राजन् हृष्यामि च पुनः पुनः
Uttam. Continue. Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnaha Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha Tatra Srir Vijayo Phutihi Dhruvani Tirmama. So Sanjaya is concluding the Bhagavad Gita thing. Wherever is Krishna, the Lord of Yoga, Yogeshwarah Krishna. Yatra, wherever Yogeshwara Krishna, the Lord of Yoga, wherever is Partha, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, the wielder of the bow, Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha, Tatra Srir Vijayo Phutihi. Shri, this Sri is Mahaprana, Tatra Srir. So here, Sri means prosperity, Vijayo, victory, Bhutihi, expansion, Tatra Srir Vijayo Phutihi, Dhruva, sound policy will be there wherever Krishna is there. Yogesh, Lord of the Yoga Krishna, and also the wielder of the bow Partha, Arjuna are there. Tatra, prosperity, success, as well as expansion, and also sound policy will be there. This is my conviction. Neither Madir Mama. This is my conviction. This is what Sanjaya tells at the end. So through this statement, though this statement belongs to Sanjaya, yes? Yes?
Nothing, Mahodaya, sorry.
Though this statement belongs to Sanjaya told this as it is ought to be, because he is listening and he is an impartial observer, just narrating what is happening in the battlefield, impartial observer. So he is forming this opinion. It is one of the governing principles of Bhagavad Gita, though it is an opinion of Sanjaya. Since Sri Krishna is the Lord of Yoga, and he is in charge of all the Purusharthas, that is the Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. Or he is in charge of those things. He is the Lord of the Yoga. So Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha are all come from him only. So Moksha in particular is held as the goal of yoga. The last one, Moksha, is considered as the goal of yoga, and it is to be obtained by the grace of the Lord only. Other things you can get maybe by anything, but the Moksha can be got only by the grace of the Lord. Without grace of the Lord, it's impossible. Arjuna in the first chapter presented a very dismal picture, renounced the bow and arrow. He was unhappy of that occasion. On that occasion, but later in this chapter, he again takes up the bow, and he, on the advice of Bhagavan, he takes the bow and arrow and shows his manliness and his warrior qualities. So it has been made possible by the mesmerism of Bhagavan, how he has convinced Arjuna of all the misconceptions or delusions. He has removed all human endeavors, all human efforts ought to be in tune with the will of the divine, or in accordance with the cosmic plan. In that case, the attempts would all be ethical and conducive to the progress of man. It will be conducive to the progress of man. A sound social life provides for enormous human efforts. A sound social life, one has a social life, he has tremendous opportunities to offer his services based on dharma and faith in the cosmic unity, which is the glory of Ishvara. Here, Sri, mentioned here, Sri is prosperity or Rajya Lakshmi. A vegetating earthly life unbecomes individuals. A vegetating life with no efforts, with no enthusiasm, it is unbecomes. It is not fit for individual. So thriving and flourishing at all levels are the signs of robust living. That is Sri. That is proper prosperity should be there. Thriving and flourishing. at all levels, not only at the highest level, but at all levels, this should be the signs of a robust life. That is their active life. So, when undertakings of man are all in conformity with the divine plan and purpose, they are bound to be victorious. There will be victory, because his plan and the divine plan are the same. So he'll get the grace of the Lord, and with that, whatever he does, it will be a success only. So expansion in life and expansion is life, and contraction is death. So to them who live an active, industrious, and virtuous life, everything good and useful is bound to be on the increase. Active, industrious, and virtuous life, everything good and useful is bound to be on the increase. An abundant life is ensured to them, causing at the same time no hindrance to the welfare of others. That's also very important. Abundant life is ensured to them, at the same time causing no hindrance to the welfare of others. So that is what is meant here. A sound policy is necessarily theirs, dhruva. Sound policy who believe in the unfailing nature of divine dispensation and who strive for progress in tune with the universal welfare. It strive for universal welfare. So it will be unfailing divine, this grace will be there for that, whatever effort is taking. They hold fast to dharma much more than they do to life. Dharma is more important for them than even their lives. So yoga is the union between the divine and the human. The divine and the human, the former is ever active, that is the divine is ever active and always intent on reclaiming the latter, reclaiming the human to him and he's asking the human to put effort, and he supports him and enables him to attain him. So this purpose is known as the grace of the most highest nature. That is the supporting nature of Bhagavan, is the most of grace of its at high level. Sri Krishna, the Lord of Yoga, embodies the redeeming principle. He represents that principle of supporting people, supporting who are industrious and who are working for welfare and health of everyone. So Arjuna represents the human being, or the Jivatman, inheritor of the divine grace. He inherited divine grace. He got divine grace. He got the advice. So he got the divine grace, and he was from a vegetating warrior who was unwilling to fight, was aroused, and he was made to fight.
Mahodaya, excuse me, Mahodaya, what does yoga mean in this context?
Union between divine and the human. That is how to unite with the Brahman. That is the thing. Yoga, that union is, yoga is union always. Some kind of a union by different methods, no? Karma yoga, bhakti yoga, all that. No, you are good. You unite with Brahman through that route. So here, that's what Bhagavan is meaning here. So because Arjuna was a warrior, he abandoned his duty and he was unwilling to fight. So Bhagavan, by his grace, supporting grace, he convinced Arjuna that it is a delusion only, fighting. So he gave support to, and he made him exhibit his dharma. So he made Arjuna to perform his dharma. Whether he dies or not, or gets injured, that is different. But he is doing his dharma.
Thank you, Mahodaya.
So dharma, you should hold on, whatever happens to you. So that is what he says. Faithfully discharging one's duty, and at the same time being ardently devoted to and dependent on the Lord, are the unfailing means to gain his grace. So faithfully discharging one's duty, at the same time ardently devoted to God and dependent on the Lord, is unfailing means to gain the grace of the God. Yeah, the Partha, the wielder of the bow, symbolizes the human effort. Partha symbolizes the human effort, and Bhagavan's supporting hand is there in the war also. Bhagavan of course is a mere charioteer only, but he was witnessing everything. So yoga of the divine grace and the human effort. Yoga means that union of divine grace and human effort leads to the fulfillment of life here. That is the divine grace. Yoga means union of the divine grace and human effort leads to the fulfillment of life in this world. In this world, and the attainment of liberation in Brahmajnana. To attain Brahman, this is the only method. This is the method. Divine grace coupled with the human effort. This is the unfailing path to fulfillment in this life also, and in the also attaining. Both will be served by this process. This is the message of the Bhagavad Gita. This is the ultimate message of Bhagavad Gita. So we'll continue.
Devi Chitra Bhagini.
Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnaha.
Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnaha. Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnaha.
Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha.
Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha. Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha.
Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi.
Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi. Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi.
Dhruvani Dirma.
Dhruvani Dirma. Dhruvani Dirma.
Vatsala Bhagini.
Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnaha.
Yatra Yogeshwara Krishnaha. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishnaha.
Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha.
Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha. Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha.
Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi.
Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi. Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi.
Dhruvani Dirma.
Dhruvani Dirma. Dhruvani Dirma.
Bholak Mahodaya.
Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnaha. Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha.
Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnaha. Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha. Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnaha. Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha.
Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi. Dhruvani Dirma.
Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi. Dhruvani Dirma. Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi. Dhruvani Dirma.
Vinoda Bhagini.
Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnaha. Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha.
Yatra Yogeshwara Krishnaha. Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha. Yatra Yogeshwara Krishnaha. Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha.
Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi. Dhruvani Dirma.
Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi. Dhruvani Tirma. Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi. Dhruvani Tirma.
Sapna Bhagini.
Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnaha. Yatra Partho Dhanurdharaha. Tatra Shri Vijayo Bhutihi. Dhruvanītirmatirmama.
Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnah Yatra Partho Dhanurdharah Tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutihi Dhruvanītirmatirmama.
Uttam.
Raghunath Mahodaya.
Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnah Yatra Partho Dhanurdharah Tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutihi Dhruvanītirmatirmama.
Uttam.
Lakshmi Kiran Bhagini.
Yatra Yogeshwarah Krishnah Yatra Partho Dhanurdharah Tatra Shrir Vijayo Bhutihi Dhruvanītirmatirmama.
Uttam. Continue.
Okay. Padma Vishwanathan Bhagini.
Om Tat Saditi.
Om Tat Saditi. Om Tat Saditi.
Shrimad Bhagavad Gitasu.
Shrimad Bhagavad Gitasu. Shrimad Bhagavad Gitasu.
Upanishatsu.
Upanishatsu.
Brahma Vidyayam.
Brahma Vidyayam.
Yoga Shastre. Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade.
Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade.
Moksha Sannyasa Yogo Nama.
Moksha Sannyasa Yogo Nama.
Ashtadashodhyayaha.
Ashtadashodhyayaha.
Uttam. Becha.
Meenakshi Bhagini.
Om Tat Saditi. Srimad Bhagavad Gitasu. Upanishatsu. Brahma Vidyaya Yoga Shastre. Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade. Moksha Sannyasa Yogo Nama. Ashtadashodhyayaha.
Tatsaditi Shrimad Bhagavad Gitasu Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyaya Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Moksha Sannyasa Yogo Nama Ashtadashodhyayaha.
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 Once again, ma'am.
Om Tatsaditi Shrimad Bhagavad Gitasu Upanishatsu Brahma Vidyaya Yoga Shastre Shri Krishna Arjuna Samvade Moksha Sannyasa Yogo Nama Ashtadashodhyayaha.
This is the Chamapana mantras. Yedakshara prashtam matra hinantu yad bhavid tat sarvam shamyatan deva narayana namostude visarga bindu matrani padapataksharani cha nyunani chatiriktāni chamasva purushottama anyatha sharanannasti tvameva sharanam mama tasmat karunya bhavena raksha raksha janardana. Shanti mantra. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. Okay. Thus, we have completed the 18 chapters. At the very outset, I want to thank all of you
Completed. Thank you, Mahodaya.
to be present.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We have
Thank
done.
you, Mahodaya.
We have traveled.
Thank you so much.
We have traveled together for 9 months, exactly 9 months.
We are
And
all great.
you are all very, very punctual and chanted in the class. Whenever requested, you chanted well, and you did the best. And I'm really happy that you completed. By the grace of the Lord, we could complete it. Very, very thankful to all of you.
Namaste.
Thank you so much, Mahodaya.
Namaskaram.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದ ಮಹೋದಯ.
Hey, Gurubhyo Namaha, Mahodaya.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದः ಮಹೋದಯ.
Thank you.
Dhanyavada Mahodaya. You are very much blessed.
ಧನ್ಯವಾದः ಮಹೋದಯ.
He was very, 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 very
Koti
nice.
pranam, Mahodaya.
Very
All
much
because
blessed,
of you.
very much blessed under your guidance.
Thanks
And
for
thank
a
you.
wonderful teaching.
Gurvaha
Mahodaya.
namaha.
We made
We are all very
Tomorrow,
fortunate
do we
to
have revision Parayan Mahodaya?
Yes, tomorrow
Gurvaha
we'll have
namaha.
a complete revision of the chapter. And next week also we will have a few more classes are required for the Mahatmyam. We have to also learn Mahatmyam. After reciting 18 chapters, we should chant the Mahatmyam of Gita. That also we will learn a few slokas. And with that, we will conclude the classes. So one more week, mostly 1 more week, we will conclude.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Namaste Mahodaya.
Mahodaya, I have a doubt.
I would like to
After
join.
completing 18 chapters, we recite the first shloka, first chapter, first shloka, right?
Oh,
So Mahatmyam comes after that, or
that.
Koti namaskaram, Mahodaya. Thank you.
I'm not very confident of it. Maybe we'll do that. We'll do first the first stanza of sloka of the first chapter, and then we'll chant the Mahatmyam.
Mahatmyam, okay.
And I wanted this to this thing that one class can we have where the devotees can express their their understanding or their whether they have understood or whether they what new directions they are getting or anything you're getting. That's what is it possible? Only chanting.
Sure, Mahodaya.
Chanting.
We can have it. Yes.
Chanting only.
Yes.
No revision or no chanting on that. No chanting. Only exchanging the impressions that we have, because everybody, this at the end, everybody has got his own way of understanding, his own way of finding truth. So we have to accept everything. So if there was different kind of inspiration one person will have, that will be worth, because all are human beings, all are the expression of Brahman only, all are the manifestation of Brahman only. So they all can have many different values. So it will be very nice to listen to a variety of impressions they have got. It will be very nice to have not do anything, just feel whatever you are feeling, you can just tell. No need of being afraid or anything. We can tell anything, because that's what comes from you, from your soul it is coming. So it will be very nice to listen to that.
Sure, Mahodaya, we'll have it.
Only chapter 18, Mahodaya.
Pardon?
Regarding chapter 18 or the
Which one?
discussion?
No. The entire Bhagavad Gita. Just you might have heard before also about Bhagavad Gita.
Feedback.
You would have listened to many people, many these discourses and all. You would have heard of Bhagavad Gita, Chinmayananda, or such great people you would have heard, listened. So that impression you will have. Along with what is happening, maybe it will be very nice to listen to that. I feel so. So you can take this one more minute. You can whatever we have seen the Bhagavad Gita. You can go either the Bhakti Marga or the Karma Marga, Karma Yoga, or the Jnana Marga. Bhakti Yoga you can go by chanting daily and thinking of God, and that's what you can go Bhakti Marga. Karma Yoga, you can many instructions Bhagavan is giving in this 18 chapters. How to do yajnam, how to do tanam, how to do tapas, everything in detail, what to eat, what person, how he eats, everything is given there. So you can take up one aspect and practice those things. Practice. And of course, always thinking of the Lord, you practice those things and how that brings in changes. And under this Jnana Marga, which is, you can ponder over whatever Bhagavan has said in this, you can explore those things further. Whenever you're free, you can just go through those slokas and you can think over that, ponder over those, whatever what Bhagavan is saying, what is the implication, what is the deeper meaning in that, all those things we can do. So we can take it in 3 directions. Whichever way it's according to your nature, you can take it further. So
Mahodaya, for next you will begin, no, Mahodaya. I would like to attend another round 9 months.
Another round 9
please contact Kamakshi Bhagini. Send her a message, Bhagini.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. So these 3 ways you can practice Bhagavad Gita.
हरे कृष्णा गुरु महाराज।
गुरु
महाराज, अब गुरु महाराज आप ऐसी पढ़ा, आप कौन सा बुक पढ़ाएंगे गुरु महाराज?
क्या बोल रहे हैं आप?
कौन से वाला बुक पढ़ाएंगे आप गुरु महाराज?
वो भगवद गीता के बारे में?
भागवत गीता के बारे में। जी जी जी।
ये तो एक ही बुक है ना, एक ही है ना?
जी जी एक ही है। हाँ जी। तो दोबारा से रिवीजन भी होगा प्रभु जी?
रिवीजन अभी तो प्रैक्टिस कीजिए। वो तो आपका वो सब कुछ बोल दिया था ना, हाउ टू चैंट बोल दिया, दैट इज प्रोनाउंसिएशन रूल्स बोल दिया। वो रूल्स यूज करके आप चैंट कर सकते हैं।
जी जी जी।
आपके पास रिकॉर्डिंग है, आप सुनिए, सुन के इसी तरह आप भी प्रैक्टिस कीजिए।
जी जी जी।
आपका
तो जी अब ये क्लास कल होएगी, कल मतलब रहेगी?
कल ये 18 चैप्टर का रिवीजन होगा।
अच्छा अच्छा। फिर उसके बाद
उसका वो गीता का महात्म्यम ऐसा एक है, थोड़ा सा श्लोकस है, क्या फायदा है ऐसा बोल के महात्म्यम के बारे में कुछ श्लोकस है, उनके बारे में पढ़ेंगे। एक हफ्ता होगा, पंच क्लास में हो जाएगा।
जी जी प्रभु जी। तो प्रभु जी फिर आपका कंटिन्यू आगे भी रहेगा, आपका मतलब संग बना रहेगा प्रभु जी?
देखिएगा कैसा होता है, आगे क्या होता है, किसी न किसी को करेंगे, ये कंटिन्यू करेंगे, कंटिन्यू होगा।
Mahodaya, shall we conclude? Like we can discuss tomorrow. Shanti mantra, please.
Shanti mantra. We'll conclude with the Shanti mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.